What's going on, everybody? My name is Armando Rodriguez. You probably know me under my alias under ITP Paladin for my gaming channel, more often than not. But in this instance, this is being uploaded on my Christian content channel. If this is not what you were looking for in the first place, my gaming channel will be linked in the description down below, but otherwise I encourage you to stay and hear me out. So I have actually been on hiatus for about 1.5, 2 months or so. Stopped streaming for a short time because I needed a mental health break. I was burning out on my streaming content, on my gaming content, and I was actually starting to get very depressed on it. So I took a step back. I did, step away from video games, but occasionally, played something to kind of ease myself. But I was also using the time away from my streaming life to essentially reevaluate my situation here. And one of the things I was reevaluating came in the form of what I wanted to do with my content creation. Because gaming is nice, but eventually it just got a little bit stale for me. So the idea, if again you're seeing this on my Christian content channel, should be pretty obvious. I'm working on Christian-based content. It would be talking about things and rambling to myself about ideas that pop into my head. Ideas mainly pertaining to stuff like questions that are commonly asked within the Christian faith, or stuff that's a little confusing. I say controversial very loosely in right now when I say I'm going to cover controversial topics, but it's very loose to say because it might not actually be controversial, not all the time. The intent of this channel is just to talk about these things and create a segue of opening up the truth of Christian belief, Christianity as a whole. And I want to also state that this is not a channel that's going to expand upon religion. In fact, there are two things that need to be stated since we're on this topic. Number one, I don't care about religion. I don't care about the man-made facet of religious beliefs where it's like you follow these modern-day societal rules for a Christian belief for it to be the way it is. For example, you're probably not going to hear me talk very highly of certain religious sects and within Christianity, being Catholic, the Catholic faith, the Orthodox faith, the Protestant faith, so on and so forth. You're not going to hear me talk highly of them because the only thing that I care about is being right with Jesus rather than being right with man. I don't care about religion. Anybody that talks about religion and defending the institution of religion is exactly why Christianity is put really in this negative light. So why am I going to defend the facet that is literally giving a very negative impression of me and my identity through Christ versus the identity of a facade that we put up in this shell of a thing? Jesus didn't come to establish religion. Newsflash. So the second thing I'm going to say is I don't care about the opinions of men, but there are people who are of great faith that I will, occasionally quote from here and there. Not everybody's going to be wrong about something. Even those who are actually wrong about something usually put out a gem or two and talk about something that, may be actually correct, but surrounded by a whole bunch of wrong. But other than that, the only person's opinion that I care about is Jesus Christ. And quite honestly, he has made his will and word known within the Bible, and that's what I'm going to be quoting from mainly, and going into these different studies and trying to put a Christian perspective on a lot of misinformation. And when I say misinformation, I mean people who don't actually understand the basis of the faith and Christian movement. So there will be a lot of topics covering from what I'm learning and understanding. During this time, I'm also reading the book, the Bible. Why'd I call it the book? I'm reading the Bible in chronological order, in an order of events, given from a list from one of the Christian societies that exist. I'm reading in an order, and I'm going to be learning along with you guys on some things. And to be quite honest, I want to also make it known, if this is within anyone's reasonable doubt, again, reasonable doubt, I'm not going to answer questions that I'm not qualified to answer. I don't have every answer, and I don't claim to have every answer, but I know enough through my spiritual reawakening in my faith that there is information that I possess that is correct within the confines of biblical standard. And that is what I'm going to go off of. So with that being said, I'm going to cut the video short because I don't want to make it 10 minutes long, but join me on this journey, if you will. Hit that subscribe button down below and consider, tuning in the next time I upload a video. And if, again, you're only in it for the gaming channel, the link will be in the description below for my gaming channel. Check that out. But otherwise, I would encourage you guys to obviously continue listening. I want to cover a myriad of topics and answer some questions, so hopefully if I get some comments on that, that'd be cool too. Expand on my content and help this channel grow. So, without further ado, I will let you all go. Thank you for listening to my message. Thank you for watching my video. God bless. Have a good one.